We good?
Yeah, we good.
We got.
Oh yeah, we like.
Okay, hello. Good evening, everybody. Thanks for joining us.
Hey everyone,
Welcome
how y'all doing?
Welcome back. We are live, Unspoken Truth podcast
Yes.
with your girl Boots.
And your girl Southern Beauty Kiki, how y'all doing?
Thanks for joining us. Did you guys miss us last week?
I hope so.
I know, right?
Because
I
I
feel
missed y'all.
lost. I feel lost. Thanks for joining us again,
Yes,
guys. If
thank
you are
you.
joining us again,
TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, we thank y'all so much for joining us. Thank you.
and please make sure you hit that like, subscribe,
Yes.
share, follow button, comment. Let us know you're here.
Please
Check
do.
in. I'm just getting a little silence and some stuff. So tonight's discussion, guys, we're gonna just tap right into it because it can take all night.
Yes, exactly.
So we're just gonna get right into it. Let's just check in. How was everybody Thanksgiving?
I hope everybody Thanksgiving was good. How about yours, Boots?
My Thanksgiving was settled. It was easy. It was peaceful.
Mm-hmm.
It was just me, my mom, my brother, my kids, and grandson.
Okay.
So I didn't cook much. It was just a basic traditional meal:
Mm-hmm.
turkey, mac and cheese, dressing, potato salad, and Puerto Rican rice.
Okay.
I didn't want too much, some sweet potato pies.
Okay.
But yeah, just simple.
Okay.
I was done by 12 o'clock noon.
All right.
How was yours?
Mine was more like we just, to be honest, just celebrate because, like I say, that day is something that's like tragic to a lot of Native Americans and to us as well. So my thing was, I felt like it was like a family day. That is, take time to be with my family, appreciate it because
Absolutely.
they all was together when they did, when that happened to them. So my thing was big upon for my kids and for everyone that was here, who was here. We mourn the death of them and celebrate the life of them as well.
Okay.
And so that's what the biggest thing about us when it comes to that. And we're thankful just to have each other, and that's what we did. I always cook a lot. I don't know how to cook less. So, I'm a Southern girl, so I don't know how to cook less. But I wasn't feeling so well. So I had everybody take the food home. I didn't have no taste for it. I wasn't feeling so good. But I'm feeling a little bit better now. So, but otherwise, it was okay. I feel like it was kind of hard for me. This holiday has been hard for me, knowing that I don't have my mom on this day or my dad. So I have been like, being in awe. So, but otherwise, it's all good. I know everything's all right. I'm just, miss my mom and miss my dad. So that's just the thing about it. So I just want to be able to, focus on that and go from there. And I'm still healing from it and, grieving from it from on my end on it. So
Yeah.
So that's basically it.
I mean, that's a normal response. Even my grandma been gone since what, 2016, I believe?
Mm-hmm.
And it's never the same.
Never.
Holidays are just never the same with that matriarch of the family gone, especially with my grandma. She was such a big holiday person, especially around Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Yeah.
I tried to keep that tradition really going, but you know, after time, families tend to kind of separate and build their own families and traditions. So, but for the most part, as long as I got my immediate family, I'm blessed, I'm happy, I'm grateful, I'm thankful. We can't complain.
Right. Like I said, so it's me and my sister, my nieces and nephews. This is our first year without my mom. So I know it's going to be hard for everybody too, for my sister and all that. And, the grandkids love, my mom to death because my mom just an awesome woman, just beautiful inside and out. So it's pretty, we trying to do what we're trying to do. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to stay focused. So that's just basically it.
Absolutely,
So,
that's normal.
Trying to not hear those calls is kind of hard. You know what I'm saying? So it's something else. When you're a trucker, all you do be on the phone. So when you don't have that, and it's like it's kind of hard. But otherwise, it's it.
That's it.
God is good. I'm still here.
My grandson brings me the much joy just knowing.
Yeah.
That's the life right now.
Yeah.
That's the whole new generation starting. So,
Most
of course, that main focus is on, the younger generation. But yeah,
I do agree.
we made it. We blessed. We good. We thankful. We lost some friends and stuff throughout the month.
Right.
But for the most part, we are blessed and thankful. Right. So
most definitely.
I would have to say.
Most definitely. And today it's really a really hard topic today.
Absolutely.
Because I feel like the way it's a lot going on right now, a lot happening with everybody. Things are difficult, things are stressful for people. Life is throwing so many challenges at all of us. And you got bills, you got stress, you got depression. It's just a lot of so much responsibility that's going on that a lot of people are taking on. And my thing is I wanted to see, I just really want to pray that everybody is doing all right, because we lost loved ones and we lost friends, family, everybody's really going through it. And everybody really is trying their best to heal, trying to keep going, trying to smile each day, trying to stay afloat. So it's not easy, it's not easy, but I know we all going to get through it because we got each other. So I am truly blessed, and I really want to talk about this, because sometimes when you talk about it, you need to talk about it, because it's really important instead of holding it in. Absolutely. And you don't want to hold it in, because that brings so much, and sometimes we just don't. Some of us don't want to get out of bed because we might have dealt with things. People dealing with heartbreak and pain, and every day it's a struggle. And I just want to be able to touch bases to let you know that you're not alone, because we all are going through some part of challenges in our lives. And,
absolutely.
It's just, to bring awareness to that, to let you know that we're here, and if you got something to talk about, we definitely do. And it's a lot of things that we look at as well, that we look at as the political thing too, as well. Like, I said, first thing I wanted to talk about was the snaps.
The snaps.
SNAP benefit. A lot of people was really had their own opinion about it, and was like, we have to be careful. Okay. Like on the internet, they're not going to show you good things. On the internet, they're going to show you somebody who's using the stamps in the wrong way, because they want you to have that reaction. You get what I'm saying? But you're forgetting that our grandparents, they need those snaps. They don't work. So how they going to eat? So that's important. We got people that got disability, so they need their snaps. So they got to eat. So it's benefiting the people that it needs, but they're not going to show you that. Internet is not about that. It's not going to show you all that. It's going to show you the things to make that stress, chaos, and somebody up on that time, I need my stamps and I sell my stamps. That's what they're going to show you. And someone going to like, I'm glad they ain't getting their stamp. Think deeper than that. It's not that. We got grandparents that need that. We got families that need that. And it's good people out there that really need that. They are not able to go to work and do what we do. Thank God we're able to do it. But most people are not like that. So we should be mindful of that before we start passing judgment and judging others. Look at our own self. Everything in our life, nothing stays the same. Nothing. You might have a job for 10 years or so. Right now you might do. That don't mean you're going to have that same job. That don't mean that pay ain't going to be different. Things going to be different. So be careful and mindful of the things that you do and say about things that can affect someone that who really needs it. So that's my biggest thing. Like, with that right there, it was really challenging. It was really hard for me to see people out there might not have food. It's not about the Thanksgiving. It's about its food.
My concern and my disappointment with how the SNAP and the people's comments and reactions and what they depicted on the news, it's always front and center, Black people,
right?
Who out here acting a fool, having a rant over their SNAP benefits, and that's really not the case, because we already know statistics show, data shows the majority of the people who receive SNAP benefits, right? And what disappointed me, Kiki, with that, just with we put SNAP up there because people eat off SNAP, but they're forgetting the Medicaid and the insurance, and how your grandparents and the elderly will be losing certain type of pensions and Social Security, and again SNAP. But what really turned my stomach, and I'm gonna be completely honest, I'm very transparent. You look on social media, Facebook, because Facebook is one of the most hateful social sites ever.
Right.
Okay. Facebook is where you really see people's true feelings and how they feel about certain things.
True.
And, which is fine.
Right.
But when what turned my stomach, and we're not going to get into who voted for who or who they agree with, disagree with. What I didn't agree with when I seen people that look like us, perpetuating or agreeing with the fact that some people will be losing their benefits, and and then they make these long posts and put some words in there, wanting to be smarter, wanting to be ignorant, or whatever that is they want to be. But at the end of the day, it didn't bother me. What messed me up was like, damn, where did you come from? You get what I'm saying? I believe, because when I look at these posts and I know some of these families, I know where some of them been in their family. Family, history.
Right.
Like, damn, and this is how you feel because you didn't came and you done made a certain lifestyle for yourself. You done made a good living for your family, which is, of course, the American way. That's what we all supposed to do.
Right.
But because you seem to come out of this rut and you don't have to have the SNAP or the Medicaid or the insurance, you completely fucking forgot the fact that somebody in your family, your elderly, disabled, parents that cannot work because of kids with disabilities or, anything. We forget to use our damn common sense in our brains, okay?
Exactly.
And that's what I really hate with society and social media. People speak before they know what they before they know what they say. You can agree whatever you want to agree with, but before you do that, ask yourself: is anybody in my family or loved ones going to be affected by that? Now I can say I won't, but I know people that will. You get what I mean?
I do.
So be mindful of that, and just know, just because you out of a situation, don't mean somebody is not being affected.
That's true.
So that's what I just really hate. And it just, for some of us, don't be ignorant. Don't be to the point where you get so complacent and so naive. Well, me and my family doing good. We living high on the hall. We rich. We blinged out. I moved out. Shut the fuck up. Okay, because all that is just seeking self-validation for your own securities. Okay, because I bet you will still go in the SNAP benefit line, eat off somebody with SNAP, all of them in the above, right? So just be mindful and be careful. And that's what really boils my blood, to just see the ignorance on some of us to agree with those benefits being taken away.
And and Sean Williams, he's up on my Facebook. Hey, Sean and Frazier.
Hey, Sean,
they
Frazier.
said, Sean said, I got you, baby. We soldiers is hitting both of us, Kiki. And he said, you are in my prayers daily. You know the one to call, because he lost his mom this year as well. Okay. So, he's dealing with a lot of things too. How you doing, my Sean, Mr. Williams? And then I got my boy Frazier. He said, also, there's a lot of AI videos, and you are so correct, Frazier, too. About, with black people, black people abusing the EBT cards and promoting, I'm with your propaganda. So I'm totally with you on that, Frazier.
We're not the face of SNAP.
You are so right, and we're not the face.
We're not the face.
So I know that AI does that.
I know who ain't black women.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And not trying to knock somebody else.
AI do that. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. The AI is really putting it out there with all this. That's why I say you won't see it. You won't see all the good on the internet. It's that AI doing that to cause all that panic. And it's people who really do not know if that's the person or not. And it's not the people. You really be like, you will be messed up. You got to be really careful about what's going on in this world. And thank y'all for joining in. I really appreciate y'all and commenting, because that's what we're saying. It's like, it's so much stuff going on, and there's so many things that people are life in, and it's like, what things that people are like dealing with so much. And I feel like another one that we definitely talk about is mental health.
Oh man,
it's that mental
that's
health.
a whole episode within
Yes.
itself, with the mental health piece.
Right, seriously. And I just feel like you got people anxiety. Like I was just saying, like a lot of things I wrote down, it's like you got people anxiety, they stress, depression, increasing every day. They got the pressure of succeeding, overstimulation from technology, and loneliness. You got people feeling burnt out and overwhelmed every day. And you got people who needs to, I feel like sometimes you might have to unplug from the internet.
Unplug from society.
You got to unplug. Like sometimes you got to take 3 days to a week just to be in a house and focus, meditate, talk to God. Because I'm telling you, if you seeking help on internet, you're going to be really disappointed, because a lot of people who say they trying to help others, they're not.
Absolutely.
They're not. If you don't have a pastor or a friend that's a positive outlet that really was like really help you to gain all that, to be like telling you, no, don't you give up. You got this. So if you have people in that way, cling to them, and they talking to you positive, want to lift you up, and they're not jealous of you, that's a good friend. So don't give up upon that, and don't give up on yourself, because life is too doggone short to give up on yourself. It's a lot of people in this world, our ancestors, that fought for us to be here. So we have a duty to try to help each other and not give up on this life. No matter, I know how hard it is, but I'm gonna tell you, loneliness sets in, and people on the internet is looking for love. Stop looking for love on the internet. That's not gonna be all. That's not it. Because you don't even know who that person is on the side of you. You don't know that. So I just want people to understand, it's so hard, and it's so hard for all of us. And I know how it is. You is on it, you ain't got nobody. Let's say you don't got nobody to talk to. So who can you talk to? Guess what the internet does? It gives that person that. But sometimes it's not always good to be dealing with things in that way, and to be doing that. You really have to look at yourself and love yourself even more, knowing by the things that you're going through and how you're going through it, and be able to talk to somebody that can actually help you be there and to help you along that journey. You really need some good friends. You really do, because that really helps you out. Because sometimes you got friends who want you to be like them, and honey, they ain't no good either. And they want you to be like them. You got to be mindful and be understanding of who your friends really are. Once your stuff hit the fan, who's the one that's going to be like, here, I'm right here. Let's go. We got this. I'm praying for you. You got to make sure of that. That's one thing.
We're going to talk about the mental health piece, because I deal with it every single day.
Right.
We honestly, to be honest, people need to know what mental health is, okay? Because mental health plays into your daily life, okay? Whether you're waking up, dealing with stress, dealing with kids, relationships, lonely, like you said, all of the above. Something triggers a response in your brain, right? To cause a reaction, whether if you can deal with it or you cannot deal with it. Stress is a leading cause of heart attacks, aneurysms, and people need to be self-aware on what constitutes mental health. Like you said, with the anxiety piece, even with me having to be self-aware, I can sit back and I can talk to somebody one-on-one. I can counsel, I can do everything. But guess what I had to do? I had to really reevaluate me and understand, like, man, there's some anxiety I'm dealing with.
Right.
Once you know what anxiety is, but again, some people know how to manage anxiety, because anxiety is just a stress factor. It's just a point where it's breathing. This is why when you having anxiety, you tense up. People forget to breathe because they're dealing with this adrenaline. They're dealing with some internal some factors where it's preventing you from like taking a stop and breathe. And so, of course, medication will help you just settle that and stay with that feeling. But people really need to know what anxiety is. It's very severe. Okay, people dealing with daily life, and we don't have answers.
Right.
It's a lot that you and I do not know. And chime in YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, wherever you guys are chiming in at. You need to be self-aware of your mental health.
Yeah.
Going to work,
Yeah.
going, mental health days are important because there's only so much one person can deal with.
True.
Depression, people think because of depression, you're in the house, you're in the bed. That's not what depression. I mean, it is what depression is, but depression comes in other forms. Eating, being that, having that manic piece. What's going on, impulsivity. All those play a factor into people trying to cope with depression.
Right.
But being self-aware, talking to your doctor, even a psychiatrist and psychologist, which we as African Americans do not do.
Right.
We don't think therapy works. We won't go talk to a psychiatrist, and majority of people don't like medication, which is okay. I get it. I'm a pill popper. Give me something, doctor. I can't handle this internal stress, this anxiety. Something ain't right,
Right.
But I'm so like some pills I'm on now. I know the side effects. You have to know side effects because I have a medication I'm taking. It causes depression, and what brought me out to them. I've seen you, and I'm like this, like you down, or you see me just like, man. I'm like, wait. I had to shake that off. Like, wait, you got to be aware. Like, man, I'm feeling like this for a reason. So I popped myself up out of it,
Right.
and that's just because I know I may be a little bit experienced in how to just pop myself out of it and being aware of it, but some people don't.
Right.
And that's serious because it can lead to suicidal thoughts,
Exactly.
homicide.
Exactly.
I deal with this every single day.
Yeah.
And I have been since I became a social worker. It's serious.
Yeah, you're right, Boots, because there's a lot of people that's dealing with suicide, or thinking about like they thinking somebody don't care, or they heartbroken.
They just don't have a way out.
Don't have a way out, or nobody to talk to.
I don't have answers.
Right.
And I seen a Facebook post today, somebody saying they broke down because life is lifing right now. Life is lifing so hard, and people don't have answers. We don't know what they need answers to because people bottle up, they guard it because they feel that if they keep that in or if they tell somebody, for what?
Right.
Either you're gonna gossip about it, you're gonna not care. You can't resolve it, so people tend to just bottle it up.
Right. And that's not good, bottling up, because you got to be able to talk about it. It's important to talk about it seriously, because if you don't, it only leads to that depression. It only leads for you to give up on life. And I don't want anybody to give up on life, because your life is precious. Jesus died on the cross for our lives and everything. So he died for our sins, and we just really need to focus upon all the beautiful things that God has given us, even though it don't look good. But it's always someone out there that's dealing with something that as you are dealing with it. And you need to talk about it, because by you talking about it, you won't believe how many people are dealing with the same exact thing. And then before you know it, you can relate to them. Y'all can relate to each other, and y'all can be able to help each other get out of that situation that they is by feeling that mental health. And then there's a lot of people, even with the financial and economic pressure. Economic pressure is like so much that's really going on. The rising cost of living, housing,
it's
food,
a lot.
Healthcare. Seriously, it's a lot. Even jobs, unemployment that's high. You got, how you used to hustle. It's so much. You used to be able to hustle,
you can't even
make
hustle
that money.
No more.
It's not even. You don't even have the hustle now.
Yeah.
Because the hustle is so much like, well,
a job.
It's like a job. You might as well just stay at the job. It's no more hustle now. Whatever you trying to do, it's not gonna pan out. You're gonna even out. So you got even like job security. Now your job ain't secure. You don't even know. They can really fire you any type of time, and this and that and then this. So your job ain't secure. Even trucking is not what it's normally being. You know what I'm saying? So trucking is not that. So it's like you have to understand trucking is different now. I talk to a lot of truck drivers that have their own business and everything, right? The rates are so low. The rates are not good. They just throwing it out there for you to do it. And I've been out there and I've been looking. I'm like, dang, you know, even for a cargo van, a box truck, rates are not what they used to be. It's like you're gonna put more gas in it and going farther out to get like some, you know, your gas money back, breaking even. You might get a little bit, but not like how it used to be. So it's so much stuff that everybody going on and dealing with. Even dealing with people, even your kids. That's I have to say, sometimes they don't listen. Sometimes they don't listen. Sometimes they try to, you know, fight you. You know, you're arguing with your kids. I see so much of that negative on TikTok. Mothers and daughters fighting each other and cussing at one another. I mean, people, young people, homelessness. We got homeless people on the street. It's so much life out here, and I don't even know how can the world get better? Could we get better?
You know,
The way how things are, could the world get better?
and I think that's the ultimate question people really want to know. What's the end be all? People don't have an answer to things. I don't, you know, we don't. I have a lot. I don't have an answer to. And it's like people with jobs are dealing with stuff. People without jobs. People who make good money. I don't know not one person who's not dealing with something.
Right.
Like I said, adult kids. I never knew we so ready for our kids to become adults.
Right.
So we think they're gonna get up and just go on about their life.
Right.
I haven't never worried about my kids until they became adults.
Right. Me too.
And that right there is like, I don't know if it's that generation, if it's the mothers, or if what it is that's saying, like, as a mom today with 5 adult children, I worry more now for them than I did when they was in like high school or minors or stuff like that, because mentally, like, are they mentally prepared? Are they financially prepared? Are they, you know, just whatever they doing these, you know, drugs, these pills, these liquids. It's so much that's throwing at the, you know, just life in general. But the kids, it's like, what, you know, God, what is the purpose? What is the plan? What is the what's going on here? We need answers,
right?
You know, and I haven't studied in my Bible in so long that I'm doing now, just to really seek some type of discernment or some type of guidance. Like, what are we doing?
That's good.
You know, what is it that I need? God, I need help with my worry, my stress, because that'll kill you.
Yeah, it will.
You know, it will kill you if you sit back here and stress and worry. So guess what I do? Sometimes, you know, Kiki, I'm like, ain't nothing I can do. Let it fall where it may. If I can't pay my rent this month, look here, landlord, I don't have it.
Right.
When I get it, you got it.
Right.
Good way. But, you know, I've been blessed enough. But sometimes you just got to be upfront and honest with it. And don't be trying to stress it. Only work within your means. That's the only thing this is the only thing I really used to say to clients. Only do what you can control.
Right.
If I can give some advice out there, only do what's in your control. Only pay what you can pay. Make sure they're, you know, prioritize. You know, don't go pay your damn, you know, cell phone bill when your damn light's about to cut off. We need to be okay without this. Right. But this is a priority. I get it, but sometimes it's okay. You know what I mean? We tend to, you know, put that first and foremost.
And my thing is this too. I'm with you, Boots. Listen, when we gone, where the bills gonna go? Nobody can pay them. Nobody can pay them. You know, like, so don't stress yourself out over these bills. They're gonna come, and they're gonna come no matter what. But just understand your roof is more important than anything.
And the roof is not even guaranteed, because
it's not.
Look, if you're trying to move now, these landlords are rent gouging. They want 3 times the for one. Let's be honest.
Definitely.
Who really is making 3 times the rent?
There's
the
not.
Average rent right now is at least $2,000, and you may get a 1-bedroom for about $1,600. I don't know, but the going is 3 times, and that's just rent gouging,
right?
Because these landlords are really getting greedy and selfish.
They are.
But who really makes 3 times the amount? I do, and I still can say I'm struggling.
Right.
And matter of fact, I may make 4 times the amount.
Right.
of rent, and that's sitting at $2,400 a month.
Right.
If they wanted to. And I'm like, I'm still struggling. And I'm being real because I don't want to sit on this couch and pretend like I'm phony and I got all my shit together.
Right.
My ducks in the row. You get
Listen,
it? This is why we do this. It's the truth right here.
Hey, listen, you gotta
You know?
tell me. I'm serious. I'm with you.
It's the truth right here. And I'm saying that to say this is everybody not in a situation to say they got it.
Right.
And this is why if you see me, I throw stuff out on my page. I throw any type of resources, anything I get. My sister do it, Trusa do it too, because she works with domestic violence clients. Anytime we get a resource that we know can help people, you see me, I put it out there. And I tell y'all this, if you in here, you chime in, you listening, don't be ashamed. Not with me, because one thing I do pride on myself is integrity, and it's confidential.
Yes.
I don't tell nobody. I don't, you know what I mean? Because I don't put it out there to tell your business. You know, but if I got some resources out there, I can guarantee you I'm going to let them know. Because I know people struggling.
It is.
People struggling.
Listen, you said the right thing. When you said about the rent and everything, I kid you not. Yeah, okay. We all make pretty good, decent amount of money.
Right.
We do. And I'm gonna tell you, it's not easy when you budgeting and you doing this. And yes, I work hard. Ty work hard. We all work hard.
I almost got here late because I was still at work.
Right. So I
got my glasses on. Y'all don't see me with my glasses.
So we all pull all weight trying to do what I do, but do what you do. But you got so much stuff going on, and then you're trying to help out your young adults too as well. And they might need some little help too sometimes. And yeah, we know we let them grow up, but sometimes they might need a little bit of help. That's important. You know what I'm saying? Some people are like, oh, why you helping them? They grown. Listen, I don't help to knowing that they have to use me. They got to focus on God first, honey, because God's gonna help you. They got to work it out. But I'm a hard mama, but I still, if my babies need to eat or they need to go to work, little bit of chunk change, I'm gonna make sure they all right. You know what I'm saying? That's who I am. I'm mama at the end of the day.
At the end of the day.
So that's my thing. But I'm not here to pay your rent though or your bills.
I can't.
That's one I'm not gonna do. I might can, but I'm not. I'm just saying. But but like I said, on serious tip, like really focus, try your best to do what you can. Don't be in my inbox asking for some change.
We ain't got no change.
I'm just
I got
saying.
some advice.
I'm just saying that. I can might throw you $5 or something, to help you out here and there. But
I got some advice.
But otherwise, I'm serious.
Hey, with me and y'all, we can talk. I'm more than welcome. We can have a one-on-one session. I may have to charge you though.
Yeah, I listen. I can't charge you because I just don't. But my thing is, just really, everybody with the bill situation, and I know the stress of trying to keep lights on, trying to keep this on, trying to get a roof over your head. It's not easy. Everybody's too close to being homeless themselves, and I know it's not easy out there, and I know that. That one thing I know, trouble don't last always. That's why I can tell you. It might be life right now, but at the end of the day, if you keep faithful, keep strong, keep your head up, don't give up, and you're gonna come out at the end. Trust me, I've been there. I'm with you, and I know how hard it is. And I'm just telling you, anytime you need prayer, talk to, you need that friend, I'm her all day, any day. And I'll be rocking with you. I just can't pay your rent. But the point is, that's basically it.
I think that's what's missing today, Kiki, is a lot of people. I don't know if religion, they steering away from religion or spirituality, whatever it is that you want to be, or who you praise. But that higher power piece, I think I don't never hear. I mean, I do, but a lot of people don't look for that. People feel like these answers are supposed to just fall out the sky. But we already know that it's a higher power that's going to guide you somewhere. We all need a higher power. I don't care who it is. We don't get to dictate or tell people that. You need to seek a higher power. It's a higher power greater than you. And
he's your creator. And the really people, this is what people run from. It's like, okay, we got bad churches, we got good churches, right? Now, my thing is people think when they pray about it and they go through it, it's supposed to happen right away.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing happens right away. That ain't how God works. You have a part in it as well. Where your trust come from. You just can't use God when you're going down.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be there when you're up.
You gotta be faithful.
You gotta be there. You gotta trust in Him, and you gotta know that you're gonna get out of it. Because I'm one person that could tell you I am a firm believer of my Most High God, and I know He's been there for me. And I have been through so many different things and challenges in my life. Sometimes I can't believe I did. Mm-hmm. But my thing is, that's the only way I was able to get to where I am today and still be okay with life. Mm-hmm. And everything that's life in right now is because of God. And if I didn't have God in my life, I wouldn't have been able to be this person today. I wouldn't be able to.
And honestly, I think we all go through certain things for a purpose, and this is making you stronger for the next, phase in your life or whatever's coming. I look at everything now, Kiki, as a reason or a purpose I had to go through that. Even with relationships, I'm like, dang, I had this in a relationship. It taught me and it prepared me for what I was going to be doing in this career, in this field, especially when I started working with men in substance abuse. I was able to be more stronger and assertive dealing with just coming from past relationships. Right. I think everything prepares us for what's to come. The thing about it, we only focus on the right there in the present. Right. You don't really, what's going to happen next week? You don't know what's going to happen next week. Right. So, you got to work toward it. You got to have that faith and just understand, like, if you don't walk in it, stop being so one-sided. Mm-hmm. I always say I think with the third eye. Mm-hmm. I'm able to look outside the box and, right. Not just only think black and white. I'm looking at the gray, the purple, the green. I'm behind there looking because I know it's something back there I'm missing. Right. And if you open your eyes and you really start paying attention, you will see. Mm-hmm. Life is life right now, but you can control that narrative too. Right. You can control that life too. Right. And just find that space where you're able to say, okay, it's life, but I'm managing. Right, exactly. Life is life, but I'm managing, right? Exactly. When I look at my bills and my statement and everything going on, I'm like, okay, life. My car note paid, right. My rent paid, right? You're looking at your bills, like, okay, I can get up and go into work in the morning, right? So life, but I'm managing. Amen. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, so this is what I mean. Life is life, but how are you managing? Exactly. By getting my ass up. I ain't telling you. And not making one excuse. Right. I don't believe in excuses. Mm-hmm. That's one thing my kids can tell you today. An excuse for me? Mm-hmm. Girl, you better come better than that. Don't give me no excuse why you can't. I need a reason why you can't. Exactly. Right? Stop using that can't word and start using that can. Mm-hmm. Because there's nothing I can do. I can't do. I like that. And you're right. It's not that can't. Because when I was coaching them, when my doggone boys say they can't do it, I make them do it even more. Yeah, what you mean? That's you can. We finna do it. We finna run a little bit more. And Marissa Kirby said, amen. My sis, what's up? She said, hey, y'all. Hey, Red. So she said, amen. And another thing, too, Boots, I want to ask you, because you work at home sometimes, right? So think about the ones that's remote. How isolating themselves at home. Not good. Is that another way, a sign of loneliness, too? Say you're not interacting with anybody at work. Mm-hmm. So now you work from home, so you isolated from people. Is that another form of life in depression because you're not out there, talking to someone at lunch, laughing? Because sometimes you go to your job, right? And you like, all right, now I hope my boy gonna be there because we finna chill. I'm serious. I one coworker, he moved. He was my boy Lane, and when he go to a whole different thing, it was like, man, what is it? Because we used to always start at the same time. I'd be like, man, what's up? And he's like the coolest dude. So it's like now I just have Lane, and I just get on the truck and go. So it's not like that. So I understand. So when you really working remotely, is that another form of like that isolation keep you in that loneliness? If that's all you're doing every day, not even interacting with anybody, no good, or no connection, no good. Yeah, like just a digital connection is not
is not a connection. It's that connection that you talking to each other. That's another meaningful connection that me and you having this dialogue together, talking together, and then, or even praying like, oh, you're like, you know what? I didn't know about that. What's the name? So I want to pray for that person. It's so different. So how you know what I'm saying? What's your take up on that?
I think you said it, you hit it right on the nose, Kiki, and just coming from a different perspective on this, as far as the counseling side. It's never good. Now I get it. It's comfortable.
Right.
It's easy. It's a gas saver. It's a money saver.
Right.
But since COVID came and, they gave Americans that opportunity, and some, jobs don't go back to that, I honestly think it became a hindrance. We became too comfortable because now we're okay with being alone.
Right.
We okay with not socializing with the outside world. We're okay with just not connecting with society in the world. Yeah, you do it through phone. You go out once in a while, you get off work. But me, I work from home 2 to 3 days a week. And you always see me, why you at work? Because I cannot sit at home. I live at home, cook dinner at home.
Right.
I do everything else at home.
Right.
Everything at home. I have to be mentally twisted to not even want to leave my house and just get up for 8 hours a day and go out into the world. Fresh air, society, interaction, connection. You never know who you may meet, where you're gonna go.
Right.
So with that, sitting at home, I think it's just like a hindrance to just get out your bed, roll over. It's not funny.
Right.
So when people, I'm working from home and I get because it's not like it's a benefit. Right. To me, it's a hindrance and it's a deterrence. Now I get it, but it's a cost saver for the employer. Right. For the employer. But do you? You feel you comfortable sitting in the house, talking shit on the internet and being able to do this and not going out and interacting with me? I love going out and I love going to the office.
Too. I'm with you.
I'm just a people person like that. People, I smile, we laugh, we joke, I'm goofy.
Exactly.
We come into the office, what's up to my office people, Elgin, we come in there, there's like a clique of us, all the blacks, we cut up, we all congregate and it's fun. We go to lunch, we go on outings.
Because sometimes you need it.
You need it.
You need it. I mean, literally, sometimes, like, let's say you down. And you got that friend of like, girl, we ain't finna be down. We finna do this. It's like, that's right there brings you back up. Like, all right, let's do this. You know what I'm saying? It just makes you go on your day. It does. It really does.
Like a woo side to say, like, really man, it feels good to go outside and just interact and just be around people again.
Right.
I'm not one of those, big COVID. If your ass will get COVID, you gonna get COVID.
Listen, if you're gonna get it, it's gonna happen.
Germs are everywhere.
You will get it, but I'm gonna tell you, it's some people who got COVID so many times by them drinking a lot. They don't get them nothing.
This one kills me, y'all. They don't want to go nowhere because of COVID, because of germs. But they'll go and take a blunt and pass it around.
Someone please help me with that.
Make it make sense.
And another one, that's another one. They don't want to go and get sick, right? But they eating fast food and don't see how they food prepared.
Make it make sense.
It's not making sense. Well, that's not real food anyway. And you don't know how they prepared it.
So, but you see what I'm saying?
Right.
The mentality and how people don't think about that. Again, I think outside the box. You try to come, you got to come better with me.
Yeah.
With me, because I'm going to just hit you with it. Boom. Right. And be like, girl, I'm tired of you psychoanalyzing. I'm not psychoanalyzing. I'm asking you a question.
Exactly.
Because I want you to process what you're saying. You get it? What you're saying don't make sense.
Right.
You don't want to go out because of germs and COVID, but you will sit your stupid ass right here with a room full of people and pass one blunt around.
Right.
What's on that blunt? Oh, I wipe it off.
Yeah, no, you don't. No, you don't. Your lips is on there, baby. Your lips is on there.
You will have unprotected sex. You know? So it's just a lot of people not understanding, like,
they're hypocritical. That's it. Everybody, let me tell you. Once you learn about who you are, and once you learn what's hypocritical is, you won't even do it. You won't even say nothing about anybody, because guess what? If you knowing that you saying something about somebody, you doing something else that's close to that, but not exactly that.
And if you learn to have common damn sense.
Oh, they ain't got that.
Common.
No, yeah.
Look in the dictionary.
Yeah.
YouTube, TikTok, Facebook.
Yes.
Common.
Yes.
Common is very basic.
Right.
Just lead with common sense.
Mm-hmm.
And I guarantee you it'll make sense at the end of the day.
It will.
If you lead with common sense. I look at some people and I just like this. Mm-hmm. For real. You just not gonna use your common sense.
Right.
You know. And I guess common is just not too common anymore. But that's how I just be like, man, sometimes I don't have common sense. I ain't gonna sit there and say I ain't perfect because I do dumb shit too.
Right.
I'm like, you know what? Now you know damn well you weren't supposed to do that. You ain't use no type of common sense.
At all. At all. Seriously. And another thing too I want to talk about is like people go on the internet, right? And it's another thing. People are searching for their identity, who they are, what they want to be, and what they want to do. So someone looking at somebody else's life and say, oh man, they doing this, they doing that, and I'm not there. Don't do that to yourself. Mm-hmm. Don't compare your life to somebody else's. No. Because you don't even know what they going through to get it. It's not easy out here. I know as a business owner, trust me, you really do not understand the things that goes in on having a business or having this and that, and everybody think it's all luxury. You got to be careful and mindful of the things that you do and watching people in their lives. Like anybody would say, even relationship. Oh man, someone getting married, they doing this. That's great for them. But it's not all be all. It's like we sitting there on the internet comparing our lives or how we need to look. You know, it's how we need to look on social media. And like, oh my goodness, they got the BBLs and they got this and they got that. I should look like this and then I get this person. I should look like that and I should get that. Let me tell you, it don't even matter if you got the bombest body, the most beautiful face, that don't mean nothing. It's how you are inside. Inside your character is gonna be the main thing that people gonna look at, no matter what. It's gonna be your character. So if you good inside, don't worry about everything else on the outside. Everything's gonna work out for you. But keep being good towards others. Keep being good to yourself. Keep loving yourself. Because those things that other people have, they're not meant for you. Some people say, you know what? Well, she got into this business, so I'm gonna try to get in that business. Then it don't work out for you, like how it works out for that person, because it wasn't for you. You can't do something because you've seen somebody else's do. You got to talk to God about that. And that's another thing, a form of things that people go in depression about. They thinking their life needs to be this way when it shouldn't. It shouldn't be. You just need to live it and focus on the things that you enjoy doing. So the things that you enjoy doing, do it. Do it.
And don't worry.
And don't hesitate. Ain't nothing, I'm going to tell you, nobody business or anything, sorry about that time, but nobody business or anything is going to be, I'm going to do it when I get this money. I'm going to do it when I get this. No, take the risk.
There's no reward without risk. Write it down. I had to learn that. There are no rewards without risk, people. So meaning is, if you don't take the risk, how are you going to reap any type of reward?
Hey, Shantae.
I don't care what that risk may be.
Seriously.
You may lose everything, but you in the back of your head, you're like, shoot, that's my last.
Everything I've done, I took risks.
You took risks.
And I'm going to tell you, some panned out, some didn't.
Absolutely.
But I still didn't give up. Every day, I take risks. So don't compare yourself with nobody. You do what you feel that God gave you that vision to do it, go for it.
Kiki, you know what? I had to learn that the hard way too, because we often feel we got so many people dictating how your life's supposed to be.
Exactly.
And I had to really grow from that when people, you should do that. You should do that. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? I had to really train myself to say, why does your expectations of me supposed to dictate how I want?
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So I have to learn to say, I don't care what you expect of me. You expecting that from me, you'll be disappointed every time expecting you out of me.
Right.
Because that's not how that works.
And to be honest, that's the main thing that mess up relationships. Is someone expectations. It's on you. And they want you to do this and that and that and this. And they think they can't build nothing with you when they know they are alive. Because I'm telling you, that's one thing about people really don't understand, but they have to learn from themselves to go through what they go through. You see what I'm saying? So people who sit there putting their expectation on you, shame on them, because don't allow no one to do that to you.
I hate when people do that, because you have to really, really, really be in a space of insecurities to tell somebody
you should be here, you should be there.
Even as a therapist, Kiki,
right?
The first thing we are really taught, or whatever we tell, I don't get to tell you what to do. What we can do is explore options, but you have your autonomy over your life.
Right.
You tell me what it is you would like to talk about. And this is even with me today with clients and families. How do you see your family? I don't know your family, right?
Right.
You tell me what you see your family. You tell me about your family.
Right.
I can't tell you what to do. I can make a recommendation.
Right.
But I can't tell you to go and do that and stop leaving. Even, we get a lot of DV cases. I can't tell you to leave him alone or her. That's your choice, right?
Exactly.
But what I can do is tell you consequences. I can tell you explore some options and see what you want to do, and help you make those right decisions. But don't expect anything out of me that you think I should be. I don't give a fuck who you are.
Right.
Don't do it. Because if I did, I wouldn't have 2 degrees and be at LSW today.
Right.
Because how you gonna finish school when you got 5 kids? How? Because the fuck I can.
Right. Exactly.
And I'm gonna show you I can. So to this day, even in my family and whatever my friend, I'm the only one. I don't say nothing because I don't dictate how they choose to live or where they chose to go. Right. I knew what I wanted.
Right.
I knew before I left this world. This is another thing. Life is life. Life is life. You got to know what you want. If you don't know what you want, life go life for you all the time, because you're still trying to figure it out.
Right.
Sit down, get you a journal. I learned about having a journal or a notebook or whatever it is.
Exactly.
You can't keep all that bottled up.
You got to put it out there.
You got to.
You're right. You got to journal it, and you got to put it out there. And sometimes you could be feeling lost. I get it. Everybody feels lost. We all don't know what we really want. Some things, like I said, work out. Some things are not. And I'm going to be honest, I'm not perfect. I feel I did put expectations on people, like my family sometimes, my children. And I had to learn, even when I was with someone, I had to put my expectations on someone as well. And I had to learn, I had to ask for forgiveness for doing that, because that's not what you're supposed to do. But anyway, on that, I'm with you. And it's like so much with life on life, and like even your physical health, right? So people are looking like, some people can't even fall asleep. They are insomnia. Some people have insomnia.
Oh yeah, I get it all the time.
They can't even sleep because they got so much stuff going on. And especially, I'm gonna have to say, single moms. Single moms, let me tell you, they got to get the kids together. They got to get the food. They got to get them from school. They got to help them with school things.
That's another episode we're going to talk about.
And it's even single moms, and I have to say single dads. Because it's single dads out there that doing the same thing single moms doing. Getting the kids together. Getting everybody together. Making sure people are taken care of. Making sure their kids are taken care of. Clothes.
Life is life.
Life is life. And upon a single mother, single father, and a whole family. Everybody got a chore, and everybody trying to do the best to do it. And let me tell you, when they do, it makes a marriage get so complacent, because y'all all focusing on, I got to do this. We got to work for this. This right here got to go this. We got to do this right here. So it's hard to find that romance in that situation. And I'm not lying, because I know, because it's not easy trying to deal a marriage, trying to deal a relationship, and trying to focus on the whole thing of the household, money, family, friends, everything that goes in, and even your own physical health. Because now you're trying to look pretty. Now you're trying to get your health together. You eating more, you gaining more, or you can't eat, or you can't gain. It's so much that's going on that everybody's trying their best to put a hold on it, and trying to understand, like they trying to just enjoy something about themselves. And everybody be like, well, why don't you do this or do that? Sometimes it might work for you, then it works for the other person, because there's so much that goes on that's out here that when I was young, when I was married and everything, seriously, it was not easy, but the cost wasn't as high.
Right.
So we was able to do things and enjoy things. Sometimes you're not able to enjoy things. And I do not be mad at no one who take time to enjoy something in their life. If you got to enjoy something in your life, don't worry about it. Just enjoy it.
Okay.
Just enjoy
So with
it.
that being said, let's flip this around. I think we had enough depression of life is life, right? Because life is life, and it's not always bad though, right?
Okay. Yeah,
so
yeah.
let's go ahead and spin this around YouTube, Facebook. Tell us, I have a question for you.
Oh, shucks. Main questions.
So, and I'm going to answer it as well.
Okay.
What is the funniest life is lifing moment you had recently? And I'm laughing because it came in my mind with my funniest.
Is it fun? Is it funny?
The funniest moment you had when life is lifing. If you can think of something.
Let me tell you. Okay. I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about myself. That's the reason why I think I drive people crazy. I am a germaphobe and a neat freak, and I have real bad OCD. So, my truck broke down, and my boss was gonna put me in another truck, and that truck was beyond. It was beyond nasty, and I told him, and my anxiety kicked in. I mean, if you would have heard me, you would have think I didn't have a broke down. Like I didn't broke down on everything. I can't drive it. I'm stuttering, and I'm just like, I'm not getting in this truck. And I literally came home because I had to drive it somewhere because he didn't let me hit. I told him not driving that truck, so I had to drive that truck somewhere, get a nice another truck. And I washed my whole clothes, shoes. I'm not lying. I done washed all. I didn't even want to bring my boots in my apartment. I kid you not. So that was one of my hardest. I'll say, lifing is lifing.
Yeah.
As for funny, because anybody would die laughing because of that. But yes, that was
just how you are. That is hilarious.
Honey, I don't like crumbs anywhere. Nothing. Don't even. You're not gonna step on me here like this. It's not gonna happen.
I don't blame you.
You can get off the floor. You be all right. So yeah.
But mine's people hate their jobs, right?
Okay.
I don't know if anybody out there ever worked in a call center or collections, and they have to get on the phone, ask for a certain person. You know, you have to have this professional. Hi, this is Monty. May I speak with, yada, yada, yada. Hi, this is, I'm calling from, Visa, MasterCard. I'm calling regarding your account. That's a past due, yada, yada, yada. Okay, whatever. So it's tiring. It's repetitive. It's like you got to take 100 calls a day. So I'm going to put... I'll use my brother. He got this job, right? He got a job. He just hated his job, okay? Because it's like, life is life.
Right.
You have to do what you got to do, right? Mm-hmm. And if you a hustler, like you said, you go take whatever in front of you. I need a job. I need this right here. I need it right now. So I had called my brother. He got the job he don't like. And I'm just thinking about it. So he on the phone. He call center or whatever. He trying to take a call. He was like, "What's up, nigga? I'm on the job. I'm on the call. What's up?" I'm like, "Well, what's going on?" So he was like, "Hold on for a minute." So he had to take this call, and he ate this job. Oh God, it's just playing over my head. I'm sorry. Yeah. He said, it's a call center. He said, "Can I speak to?" I'm sorry. He said, "Can I speak to Charles, please?"
That's what he's saying.
My brother said he had to ask for this guy, this customer. He's like, "Can I speak to Charles?" I bust up laughing, and I'm like, "Who you talking to?" I'm like, "Who you talking to?" He's like, "Hold on." And he said that. They see I hear him say it. So you don't know Charles. The next thing he says is like, "So you don't know Charles?" Who the fuck is Charles? Like, man, I hate this job. I'm sorry, I'm crying. It was so funny to me because it's like, damn, life is life, and this is what I gotta do. So like,
Right.
and I'm like, you gotta sit there
Exactly.
and do stupid shit
To order to get paid. Seriously. Order to get paid. I kid
and
you
you know,
not.
so it's just like, you know, like the name had to be Charles. It's like, man, all I hear him like, okay, hold on. Can I speak to Charles, please? And like he said, it was no customer service from him.
That was.
He's from like, who you talking to like that? Like, you don't know Charles. I was
That person might be scared to say anything. Like, no, we don't know no Charles.
saying you gonna get fired. You know, it's like you can't talk to them. You know, you can't talk to them people like that. She was like, man, this damn job. But that was just my damn moment. Like, man, this is why I'm blessed to have what I do. Because I love what I do.
I do too. I'm with
you know, and so I'm at that stage of like, man, I hate this damn job. I'm ready to quit, you know, and walk up out of here. I'm not like that. I go to work and I'm like, hey, you know, bring it on, whatever. But that was just my damn.
And sometimes it gets hard for me.
You gotta find the joy.
When you really, you know, like sometimes you're not into it. You know what I'm saying? To work. Sometimes it's like that. But I know that we don't want to go too far over because everybody got a life. And
my brother said, okay, shit, they didn't even know who Charles was.
They might be too scared to know what Charles was when you're on that phone like that.
Yeah, like that. I'm like, oh shit, no, I don't know Charles. Shit, you know this fuck.
Yeah,
sorry.
But still, I want to say, for us to want to say thank you to everybody that's joining in, because we're not trying to go too far over, and we just really want to say thank y'all for joining in.
Let's give our little shout out.
Yes,
there was some people that didn't join us. I'm
Please
sorry. So we had us join us tonight on YouTube. We got Faith. Thank you, Faith, for joining us. We got Monique. Hey, beautiful. We got Cut.
My pumpkin.
Who was Custom Crosses? Thanks for joining us.
Hey.
We got oh, that's my brother. Custom Crosses.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks for joining us. We have my sister Trusa from Facebook, TikTok. Okay. She joined us tonight.
How about TikTok? How TikTok is?
What's TikTok
join us on TikTok?
We have Miss Knowledge joining us. Thanks, Toe.
Thank you, Miss Knowledge. How you doing, babe?
My condolences to the family. They just had a death in their family as well. Again, with my sister, you know, Cassandra. Mm-hmm. Thanks for checking in. We got Cassandra. Donnie Williams. Thanks for checking in, Donnie.
Hey, Donnie.
Mimi Love too. Thanks for joining us. Hey. TikTok. Darrington. Is that you? Thanks for joining us, Darrington.
Darrington, yay.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we got that. I don't know what's going on
Facebook. I thank Frazier, my girl Shantae, my sister Marissa Kirby, Red Dog. I got Mr. Sean Williams. Mr. Williams joined in as well. And I do want to say something really heartful before we end.
We got another Troy Jackson joined us. Thank you.
All right, hey Troy.
Thanks, Troy.
Hey Troy, thanks for joining. I know Troy.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Okay.
So I really want to say that a lot of people lost a loved one, and we lost, and they lost someone who's really, really a cool person, and the cool person is on TikTok. The cool person, these people are really awesome in so many ways that, you know, it hurts us for losing them and everything. And so my thing is, I just really want to say something nice. Do the puzzle quick, and say something really nice. You know, I just really the other way, say something, you know, in a way that so we can be able to. Excuse me, sorry, hon. We having technical difficulties. Give us 1 minute. 1 minute. We having technical problems.
Oh.
So just give us a minute.
TikTok tripping.
All right, yeah, TikTok tripping. I just want to say to everyone that's grieving the loss of someone that's dear to them, and my deepest condolences to them.
Absolutely.
And I'm holding you all in my prayers. And I know how hard it is to lose somebody. Definitely, I want to send out a shout out to Tyrone Lindsay. He lost his best friend. To Corey and the family. We really, I mean, everyone who loved him very closely.
Absolutely.
I know of him, but not of him, but of but people are so, was close to him. So I just want to send my condolences out to all of them and to let them know I love you and I understand how you
Prayers
feel.
to the Hardy family,
And we do prayers to the Hardy family. We just, and everyone who lost loved ones, grandmas, moms, dads, uncles, sisters, brother, everybody. We just want to say that we love you and you're all in our
prayers. She lost his wife.
Yes.
My condolences to that.
So, like I said, it's a lot of things going on, and I just pray for everybody that is having a hard time with life and its lifing. And I pray that God bless you, and I pray that you just stay focused. Focus on the positive. Focus on how beautiful you are. And this one thing I always do every day in life. I focus on what God created. That's people. Every time I look outside in this world, I am truly blessed for the creation that God has given me to see it. I'm blessed that I'm able to talk to the Boots half of the day. We
not all day.
Not all day.
Yeah.
I'm blessed for even to get up to, even to look in the mirror and say good morning to myself and to everyone around. So always be mindful of that. No matter how hard life is, just be blessed with the creation that God has blessed you to see. That's the most important thing. Anything for you, Boots?
Yeah, I mean, just to piggyback off what you just said, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Life is life, and for all of us right now, it's hard. The only thing, you guys gotta understand and realize there's resources, there's help, and there's organizations that are out here that help provide. And I can tell you, I know one race of people who know it all, and they go out there and they get those benefits. They go get those resources. Don't be prideful. Don't be shameful. If you have to utilize a pantry, if you have to utilize, a shelter sometimes, get out there and get those resources. There's financial assistance, rental assistance, utility assistance. There's therapy, there's counseling, there's free daycare. Life is life, but I can assure you there's an answer to everything. And sometimes you just have to really step out of that comfort zone and be vulnerable and susceptible to, listening to people who can guide you to the next step or give you an answer. And that's one thing as a race of people, we have too much pride, our ego, our reputation, and we seeking too much acceptance and validation from people that do not matter. Mm-hmm. You have to be able to be vulnerable to understand you need help.
Right.
Once you know you need help and you're able to go out there and put your foot forward, then hey, some doors will start opening. You just gotta again, don't be so negative and just find the positivity. I don't get mad. I wake up with a smile. I go to bed with a smile. I love to laugh. I hate being angry. You know what I mean? Because for what? That's too much energy. I really have my energy just focused on something positive. So lead with a positive light, lead with love, lead with kindness. If you don't know how, open the book and just, you can chat GPT it. Give me some scriptures on how to forgive or happiness, anxiety, whatever it is you're dealing with. That's what helps me. Right. But yeah, just with that being said, y'all, anybody need questions or questions, I got you. Inbox me. I can at least guide you to the right direction.
Exactly.
That's
Same
all.
Here.
That's all I got.
So if you need any help or anybody to pray, that you need prayer, I'm right here. I got you 100%. And like I said, sometimes I try to smile, sometimes I don't smile. So it's a lot of things that really goes on that I try to focus on my emotions and not let it bother my emotions. But I'm human, and we're all human, and sometimes it does. So
that's all.
It's okay. Don't think that you got to be perfect. It's all right. But
have some emotional regulation too, because people act out of emotions. Okay, whether it's anger, violence, rage, keep that shit in check because you don't want to end up in somebody's cell. So,
amen.
But yeah, that's all I have.
Otherwise, guys, we really thank you for joining Unspoken Truth. But my girl, Boots,
Southern Belle Beauty Kiki.
No better, and we do appreciate you. Please, next week Wednesday, please join us 7:30 again. We went a little bit over. We
That's
normally
okay.
done at 8:30, but it's okay.
No, we gonna
So-
start going. We gonna get it, honey.
And so, but otherwise, thank y'all guys.
Thank
And
you,
have
guys.
a good
Thanks
one.
for
God
joining
bless. Thank you.
Have an update. Computer always trying to update. How many updates I need to do? I'm doing when I get home. I got so busy tomorrow. At 45, we did good. I think okay, that one even hitting a lot. I'm gonna take that. We hit 10-7.